One of Britain's best-known pottery makers, Denby, says it has filed a notice of intention to appoint administrators as it looks for funding and restructuring options. The company says the step is a precautionary measure designed to give it a short period of stability while advisors assess the future of the business. It is important to note that this is not the same thing as administrators already being appointed. Denby is one of the UK's longest established ceramics brands. The company says it has been making pottery in Derbyshire since 1809, on the same site where it was founded, giving it more than 2 centuries of history in British manufacturing. That long heritage is part of why today's announcement is likely to attract attention well beyond the pottery industry itself. In a statement reported on Thursday, the business said it has been hit by challenging market conditions over the past 3 years. Denby pointed to weaker consumer confidence, saying demand has softened for premium but non-essential purchases. It also cited rising UK employment costs, high industrial energy prices, and tighter financial markets, which it says have made access to working capital more difficult for manufacturers. At the same time, the company says the picture is not entirely negative. Denby says demand for its products has improved in recent months, that it remains on track for budgeted sales for the year, and that it still sees itself as a market leader in premium tableware in the UK and in key overseas markets. In other words, the company is presenting this as a move to buy time and explore solutions, rather than a statement that trading has already stopped. The group also says it has been trying to secure an investment partner, but has not yet found one aligned with the long-term future of its brands. According to the statement, that search will continue, either for the business as a whole or potentially for individual brands within the group. The company says the notice of intention gives it short-term protection while those talks continue in what it describes as an orderly way. Denby says its businesses are continuing to trade while options are explored. That includes Burgess and Leigh, the subsidiary behind the Burleigh ceramics brand, which Denby says is made at Middleport Pottery in Burleigh, Stoke-on-Trent. The company also says international subsidiaries, including Denby Korea, are continuing to trade as normal for now. The company's priorities, according to that statement, are its employees, customers, suppliers, and retail partners. Denby products are sold through a range of channels, and reporting on the announcement says the business works with major retailers including John Lewis and Marks & Spencer. It also says its products are exported to core markets including South Korea, the United States, Canada, Ireland, and China, alongside sales into more than 20 other countries. Official company records at Companies House still show the Denby Pottery Company Limited as active, with its registered office in Denby, Derbyshire. Burgess and Leigh Limited is also listed as active. That fits with the company's public message that trading is continuing while advisors work through possible next steps. For the wider manufacturing sector, this is another sign of the pressure facing heritage British brands that rely on discretionary consumer spending and energy-intensive production. Denby's case is especially striking because pottery making is so closely tied to place, tradition, and skilled labour. A business that has traded for more than 200 years is now trying to secure enough breathing room to restructure in a far tougher economic climate. That broader interpretation is an inference from the company's statement and the current state of the business, rather than a separate confirmed company claim. So tonight, the confirmed position is this: Denby has filed a notice of intention to appoint administrators, saying the move is precautionary and meant to provide short-term stability while funding and restructuring options are explored. The company says it is still trading, its Burleigh business is still operating, and international subsidiaries continue to trade as normal for now. But the announcement makes clear that one of Britain's most historic pottery names is under serious financial pressure and now faces a critical period in deciding its future.